Am I live? Hello, McFly. Am I live? I'm assuming I'm live. I'm pretty sure I got it right. Bingo. Pretty sure I got it right. Shut up, dude. Just replaying myself. Hang on. This is all over the shop. Send a tweet. The old lab. I'm alive. There we go. Hello, Michael. Hello, Reverse Thursday. G'day, Cup. Morning, Cobber. To be defined from Germany. 24 watching already. Assume you can hear me, otherwise you'd be complaining that you can't. So, hey look, it's Dave. Yep, Will, it is me. And guess where I am? Just give it another minute. See if anyone else joins. Here, Renz. Right. Aircon off. All right. Hello everyone for a random unannounced live stream, because I just wanted to test things out, because a lot of things are screwed up at the moment. Yes, I am back in the old lab, to be henceforth called the lab. So I've entitled this one Old Lab 2 Electric Boogaloo. Look up Electric Boogaloo for those who don't know. Hear me loud and clear. Good, because the first problem is my damn Rode NT1. Well, the mic works fine, right? This is my usual mic, desktop recording mic, the Rode NT1. It goes into a Rode AI1 interface unit. I can show you that. Hang on. I have the tools. I have the talent. Ta-da! There it is. That's my Rode AI1 interface, analog interface thing, microphone, USB, basically takes mic in, and that's what powers my speakers as well. That's what powers my focal speakers. And yep, I've got, let me get out of that. And for some reason, it does not work. You can see down here, ever since I've moved over to back to the lab here, I've moved everything. Now I've got my editing computer here. I've got my benches here, which I'll show you. I just installed those this morning. So the old lab is back effectively. Got my mailbag bench, all my main benches, my soldering bench, everything but my logistics and all the stuff, all the crap. So yeah, it appears here as the Rode AI1. It appears as a line device. It no longer appears as a microphone. And it does not work with XSplit. It works with a couple of applications, but most applications like Audacity, it doesn't. It just sort of locks up, does something weird. Doesn't work with XSplit, which I'm using to do all my desktop recording and these live shows. So I've had to go back to my Samsung. It's just sitting here. It's just lying. There is no attachment to it. Sorry, I can't do it. Yeah. Anyway, my Samsung. Yes, it is. Yes, it is NSA monitored. Hi to the NSA. and I'm just got this like sitting on its side on the bench. So that's what I'm using at the moment. And so everything's screwed up. It's really annoying. And this widget here, I've got to try and configure this widget. Let me configure this widget. Video ID. Why does it please provide a valid video ID? I assume that's a video ID, is it? Connected, yes! There you go. Why that doesn't happen automatically, I don't know. So I think is that the first time I've used that? Anyway, that has a chat superimposed on it. And I've got another widget up here, which is the YouTube live widget. So somebody subscribes, apparently. This one's automatically logs me in. If somebody subscribes, I'm just like this video is just testing shit out and stuff. So somebody like subscribes or does something else. I'm not sure what it does. It's the YouTube alert plugin for XSplit. So I think it's supposed to animate, bounce in, source, hold automatic, hold lab 2 electric Boogaloo. And is it supposed to show super chats or something as well? Not sure. Top chat, live chat, all messages. So I'm not sure. A lot of YouTubers use Streamlabs for, I might eventually use Streamlabs for doing, apparently that's better for live shows and stuff. Once I get more into live shows, I might. Yes, I got Windows 10. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, the USB port. Yeah, switching USB 2 and 3 ports can screw things up. Yes, I've tried. I realized that. I figured that out. And yeah, I've been swapping ports until the cows come home. And it's just, I did update the firmware in the AI one the other day because I thought, oh, I should have the latest firmware. Actually, because, yeah, no, the firmware was causing problems. The first time I noticed the problem was when I moved over here, tried to record the amp hour on Friday, because I moved my editing desk back Thursday night, and I record the amp hour Friday morning, and we tried to record the amp hour with Chris, and yeah, the mic, the Rode mic through my Rode AI1 interface didn't work. And well, it'd work for Audacity, but it didn't work for Zencaster, which is what we use to record the show. And so yeah, it just would not recognize, it did not work at all. Would not pass the health checks, which is their, checking your system to make sure before you stream. Wouldn't work. And I realized that, yeah, so I had to do the show using my old Samsung CO1U. And then afterwards, I figured out that, yes, a firmware update in the Rode AI1 fixed it. That fixed that problem with Streamlabs. Now I've got, not with Streamlabs, with Zencaster. Now I've got this problem where in Windows, presumably like it's a Windows thing, it's got this row, it appears, I assume that's the problem, because it appears as a line. And programs like XSplit are expecting a microphone type. Windows, has these different types. So, yeah. But I'm like, why? It shouldn't work. It should just work. But anyway, I don't know. Yeah, annoying. Just move your computer. Physically move the computer from there to here. Replug everything in, and everything's screwed up. Like, yeah, I did realize about the thing, which was annoying. Is that chat changing on screen here? Is this? Oh no, there we go. Down. It's not up to date. I think it's this plugin's laggy, is it? Tell me if that, can anyone tell me if that chat on the capture screen is moving? I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's not, is it? No. Yep. Well, that plugin sucks, doesn't it? Doesn't work. Disconnect. Layout, effects. There's no option for live or anything. Keep in memory. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, that chat window may as well not even be there. That doesn't work. That's a loser. I'm deleting that. Let me try and add another source. Streams, YouTube widgets, HDMI 5 live chat. Maybe it's not the... I don't know. Anyway, it is weird. Reformat. Nope, it's Electric Boogaloo. That's the meme. Nothing's going on, except I show you the old lab. Do you have any vids on how to make your circuit design calibratable? Or is that like super obvious and I'm a noob? Oh, it depends. There's so many what ifs there. So your circuit, what type of circuit design? You know, it's like, Colin, yeah, you have to be more specific. Design calibratable. You know, you're talking about putting in calibration functions in, like if you've got, say, a microprocessor power supply, for example, or a microprocessor, you know, some sort of measurement system, and you want to calibrate that, then you have, in your firmware, you might have like a factory calibration mode. You know, you hold down a button at power up or something, puts it in a factory calibration mode, you put external inputs in, or you do whatever, and then it records those values and then stores them, usually in E2PROM memory of the micro, for example. And then it uses those calibration values during normal operation. So you do factory calibration. There's dozens of different variations on that scenario. So hit start and type sound devices. Show you more than the Windows 10s. What? No. Sound devices. There is no sound devices in Windows 10. Nah, no plans to stream on Twitch. I don't like that Twitch doesn't archive your stuff. That's bullshit. Why would I produce content, even if it's like just off the, you know, just live stuff, and then just have it vanish? I don't know how long it keeps it for. Is it still like that? Is Twitch still like that? I don't. Anton, what the math? Yeah, I'm a big Anton fan. Watch all his stuff. It's one of the few channels I watch almost every video from. I really like his stuff. Does this require a large loop area to induce a line surge? EMP is not really an issue. Yeah. Well, yes, it does. Well, yeah, it's complicated. But yeah, generally it'll like overload the power grid and stuff like that. Power grid's massive. But generally, yes, if you got, you know, EMP hardened stuff, you know, yeah, it's loop area. But everything's connected, you know. But yeah, it's an issue. I think probably, you know, solar flare, like huge solar event, is probably the biggest threat facing modern civilization. Like, seriously, no doubt. I think there's, you know, it's a bigger threat than nukes. Like, well, you know, nukes can... But, you know, if you're just talking about, you know, utter chaos that can just go like that, yeah, it'll be a solar event. It's huge, and we are not prepared for it. And, yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. I'd probably put that as my #1 threat to modern civilization, modern life. Like, it's not going to kill people, right? Well, it could, you know, planes could drop out of the sky or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's no, in general, it's not going to kill civilization, but it'll do the Snake Plissken triple six, Snake Plissken 666 option, you know, put us back to the Stone Age. It could be really bad. Oh, Colin, yes. So making a DC power supply, you want to calibrate it for precision. Then, yes, Colin, yes, you do what I said. You do the, hang on. Oh, what? Oh, it hasn't shown up yet. There we go. Now it has. Hang on, it's not going to let me adjust the size of... I have to adjust it from here. What's the deal with that? There we go. Welcome to live chat. Well, thank you. 10 minutes into it. Problem is, I've got to look at, got to look over here, which means I'm not looking towards the camera. That sucks. Dave is the master when it comes to trolls. I know how to handle trolls. No, I don't plan on doing any RF or high frequency analysis in the future. That's not my area of interest. If you set each video to highlight, Twitch keeps it forever. Oh, really? A cheap 20 meg Handtech, do you think it's okay for working with microcontrollers and retro computers? Oh, you know, it'll do the job. Should you spend more? You shouldn't if you don't need to. You know, are you talking about like a USB Handtech? Oh, I don't know which Handtech you're talking about. You can't beat a good bench scope though. Ryan, as a fellow citizen of the Commonwealth, should I get a Nissan Leaf or suck it up for a Model 3? Get a Hyundai Ioniq, which is what I did. I've done a video mentioning why the Hyundai, it's not extensive, but I compared the Hyundai Ioniq to the Nissan Leaf. The Hyundai Ioniq is better in almost every way. And it's technically cheaper than the Nissan Leaf. Why you wouldn't handle better range, better efficiency, more boot space. It's got a more modern instrument cluster. It's got, you know, it's got a liquid cooled battery pack, whereas the Leaf doesn't. It's just, there's no contest. The Hyundai Ioniq, don't get a Model 3. That's 30 grand extra wasted. You know, I'm sure it's nice, but geez, you know, it's 30 grand more. 80 grand instead of 50 grand. So I don't know, silly boy. How do you protect electronics from solar flares? I'd have to go into have to research the exact details. That's not my field of expertise, but I do know that we are grossly unprepared, almost completely unprepared for a massive solar event. Hold Control and scroll up the mouse wheel. Is that for that other plugin I had? Yeah, my PCs, I've really got to sort things out. It's really annoying. Anyway, what I wanted to show you was that, yes, I'm back in the old lab. So let me change cameras. So I can move it around. All right, back in the old lab. So basically here's my new editing bench. There you go. That's my editing bench. And I still have to arrange for these speakers. The speakers, I need like stands. I'm finding it really hard to get stands to mount these up above the monitor. They've got to clamp onto the bench, and then they've got to have the flat platform for the isolation pad mounts I've got on there. So yeah, it's really annoying because I've got the split between the monitors. So, And both of these monitors don't have VESA mounts on them. Really annoying, so I can't like mount them with stands or anything. Anyway, that's my webcam up there that I'm using. That's my old HFM 400 B-roll camera, HDMI out, going into, and that's my Samsung that I'm talking through now. And yep, so anyway, for people wondering why I have oddball monitors, I need 3 different monitors. This is a 1080p monitor that I do my screen captures on, right? I've got to capture 1080p, right? It's very important to capture the correct resolution when you're doing, when you're doing screen captures and stuff. So I need a 1080p monitor. Then this monitor in the middle, I do all my video editing on. So that's the 2K monitor. Because and then I've got a big 4K monitor here, but if I use the 4K monitor for video editing at 100% font scaling, it's all too, that's got to be Mrs. EEV blog, sorry. Yep, it is. Yep. Oh, okay, you don't have an access code. Okay, I'll be down. I was just doing a live show. So can you give me a couple of minutes? Bye. Yep, that was Mrs. EEV vlog. She's downstairs. Got to go. This Sunday. She just let me do this. Anyway, quick. The reason why I can't edit on that is because the fonts are too small. And the font scaling, when 100% font scaling, it sucks. When you put 150% font scaling, it's awful. Like, it's just, yeah, it's horrible. Anyway, all the new, right, so I got that. I got the whiteboard. I went back to, yes, I still have that original. I've got a couple of these whiteboards, so I put up the newest one. So I'll be able to, stand there and you won't know any different. It'll be like the old, be like I used to shoot it before. Don't know. I think light's going to be okay. And I've got my mailbag bench. I'm still tweaking the mailbag bench, but yep. So there it is. Still tweaking, but I've just this morning moved in all the benches. So this is a little bit different to EEV Lab 1.0. This is Lab 2.0. Anyway, I've got all my soldering. The soldering benches are all set up, so that's all working well. I've got the dual monitor stands. The bottom one there is for the Tagano microscope. Top one is for screen capture. There's going to be a webcam. I've got a webcam in there, so they're perfectly set up for doing that sort of stuff. And then, I've got my capture PC and everything else. I've got the Mantis, and now, so I got reusing the same racking I had before, but I do have another set of racking which could take me to there, but I don't think I'm going to use it because I want this bench, most of this bench, to be completely free for just, regular. This will be where I'll just shoot videos, right? Regular videos will be shot here, but I want to have an ESD mat that I will put my old ESD mat back on, but I want to have a new one on top that actually goes up and then goes up the wall as well, like that. They're my aircon controls. I want it, so it curves up, and so it's like a light, just like those light tents and stuff like that. I want, so that you won't see the back of the bench. All you'll see in my videos is one just big seamless blue mat, like one seamless background. Even if I'm putting my camera down like that at an angle, you won't see the back of the bench. So I want that, I'm going to experiment with that. So I'm going to get like a 1.2 meter wide mat, and that'll go up the wall a bit, and hopefully that'll provide a good background. So I don't want to put shelves there that interferes with all that sort of jazz. So, and I've put a split in the benches here. I thought I might actually split it because I might have to put my green screen there because my green screen's quite large. There it is there. There's my gigantic green screen. It's actually quite wide, like 1.5 meters wide or something. And so I might have to put that there. So I'm not sure about that. So I might just leave that split there and just, anyway. So, but yeah, all my old benches, all my old shelving. So leave your comments down below. And in here will be the pack in and ship in. See, because I've got the glass here, which is great now. Yeah, that'll be just for packing and shipping and storage. You know, all my tubs and stuff like that. Plus, I'll have storage underneath the shelves, underneath the benches as well. I'll have like tub storage, just one tub deep, because you've got to get tripods under there and stuff like that. You know, tripod legs extend under the bench, so you can't have it coming all the way out. So there you go. That's the Lab 2 electric Boogaloo, the old lab. So I've got to go. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't know how much time I had. So thanks for joining me. Yep, chat popped out. Wife and kids are downstairs. Catch you next time.